Good evening,
Good evening,
everyone.
everyone.
Hello, good evening. Please confirm you can hear and see me. Please confirm you can hear and see me. If you're here with me, kindly confirm you can hear, you can see me, and you can see my slide. Thomas, can you hear me now? Thomas Ajay, can you hear and see me now? Thomas Ajay, can you hear and see me now? I just want to be sure someone can hear me so I can proceed. Thomas, can you hear and see me now? If you can hear me, please let me know in the chat. If you can hear what I'm saying, you can see my face and you can see my slide. Please communicate in the chat, in the comments. Okay, thank you, Vivian. I will proceed now. So I welcome you to the Elevate Your Diction webinar. My name is Olubukola R.B. Agbalaya, the Diction Queen. So I'll give you a few minutes to quickly retrieve a pen, get a book and water. If you have biscuit or you have popcorn, I would advise you add that to it so you can stay focused and learn. Tonight, I will share with you a 3-step formula that will enhance your diction. It will enhance your fluency and your naturalness. What differentiates the diction queen from other diction instructors is the fact that I love being authentic. I understand that speaking well, speaking with proper pronunciation and diction isn't about faking your accent or speaking in a fake way. No, it is about being authentic. It is about being yourself. Speaking with proper pronunciation and diction isn't about sounding fake or sounding foreign or sounding like someone else. No, it is about sounding yourself. It is about sounding more beautiful. It is about sounding correctly. It is about sounding in a way that you are heard everywhere you speak. So tonight, I will share with you a 3-step formula that would enhance your diction, such that henceforth you will speak fluently without sounding fake. So I will wait a second again for you to get ready. Remember, get your pen or pencil, get your book, get your bottle water. If you have popcorn, get it, and let's kick start. Thank you. Happy. If you can see me, then you should be able to see my slide. Vivian says you can hear me, but you can't see me. There's no way you can hear me and you won't see me. Check your screen. Please confirm you can hear and see me now before I proceed. Vivian, can you hear and see me now before I proceed? Happy, can you see my slide now? There is a man on my slide wearing a yellow t-shirt. Can you see the man now? Vivian, can you see me? I have a white scarf on me. On your screen, there are two compartments, myself and my slide. So Vivian, can you see my slide as well? Can you hear me so I can proceed? Vivian, I'm waiting. Vivian and Happy, if you're still here, please confirm so I can continue. Vivian and Happy, can you hear me so I can continue? Okay, Vivian, so I'll proceed now. Now, I want you to consider this scenario. Consider you were being paid more money for something just because of how you sound. Consider that you were able to land a dream job without submitting a CV or even going for an interview, simply because you speak English better than majority of other people or majority of people in your environment. What if you speak so flawlessly and rhythmically in your accent, whether you are a Ghanaian or a Nigerian, you're able to speak in such accent without sounding fake, such that your clients, your neighbors, your students, your business partners, they'll fall in love with you. I know some of you right here would feel that this is not going to happen. You do not believe it. Interestingly, I used to not believe it as well until I experienced it. Let me share a short story. Years ago, I visited a friend who worked in who worked as a newscaster at the time. So I visited her at a TV station where she's working. We sat at her office, we were chit-chatting, talking around different things. Then someone walked in and asked, would you like to be on TV? It wasn't my office, I was a visitor, so I wasn't expecting someone to ask me such question. I didn't say anything, I was focused on my friend. The person asked again, would you love to be on TV? And I replied, oh, thank you, but not right now. The person who asked that question at the time was the head of news department for that particular TV station. And I didn't have the intention of working in a place where I would not have the freedom to reach out to a lot of people all over the world. I love to reach out to people all over the world. I do this every month. I reach out to people from different part of the world: Dubai, Canada, China, India, Ghana, anywhere in the part of the world, Kenya, Nigeria, etc. I love to do this. I love to impact people. I do this every month. This is like the 11th time and the smallest of all. So I didn't take the offer. Fast forward to later in the year, I met a lady called Esther. Esther was a graduate of mass communication. She had served her fatherland. She had graduated already. But of course, she was waiting for that media break. She was waiting for that opportunity to do what she loved doing. But then she couldn't, because at the time when I met her, she was working as a teacher. She enrolled on my course, on my 6 weeks course. She started to learn. And while we were almost done with the 6 weeks course, we got talking, and I learned that, she wanted to be on the TV, she wanted to be on the news, she loved to be a journalist, etc. So I gave her a note to reach out to the person who offered me a job without submitting a CV or without asking for it, just because of how I sounded. Esther got there, and boom, Esther got the job. You might be wondering, why did Esther get the job? She didn't get the job because I gave her a word or because I recommended her. No. The main reason what she did was because she had what they wanted. They needed someone who is fit for TV. They needed someone who speaks well on television. And she had it. She had enrolled on our course. So she already learned the rudiment. And of course, she was committed to the learning, and she was getting transformed. So she did it. So in case you're like me, who would not believe that you can get a job without submitting CVs, or you can get paid more just because of how you sound, I hope my story convinced you, because it's something I have experienced and something my clients all over the world keep experiencing every time. Now, the exact formula that I shared with Esther, who's a newscaster, was working as a teacher when I met her, is the exact formula I will share with you, so that whatever you find yourself doing, whether you are a professional or an artisan or a pastor, name it, with the way you speak, you can improve your life and your career. So if you're here, I want you to sit up, stay focused as I share the exact formula I shared with Esther years ago. Now, this right here is a testimonial Esther posted on Facebook. That's her name. You can Google her, or you can do a Facebook search. Here is a testimony she posted after attending our class. And here is another testimonial she posted on LinkedIn. She posted this earlier this year on LinkedIn. I'd love you to focus on the 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth paragraph, where she said, "While I waited for the media breakthrough, I attended various training sessions, one of which included the Diction coach training. Thanks to Olubukola R.B. Agbala, I remember my name, who mentioned an offer at Core TV, she finally connected me. Remember, she said, I was teaching the play group school at this time and longed to combine both journalism skills and education solutions. So what I'm trying to share with you now is, whatever you find yourself doing, the way you speak can change your story. The way you speak can make things better for you. And of course, that's why you enroll in this course. But enrolling on this course is not enough. What is enough is enrolling, learning and staying committed to the learning. So if you are like Esther, that you want to learn and at the same time you want to have something to show for it, you want result, you want to have something to show for it, then do not just be here learning. I need you to make sure that you are practicing along with me. Practice along with me. That is very important. So how do you practice along with me? For you to practice along with me, all you need to do is watch my mouth, see what my mouth is doing, and mimic me. Try to do what I am doing. Do what I am doing. When I ask you to pronounce your words, pronounce the words. When I ask you to make sure your mouth makes a particular shape, do it. So that you would not just learn, but in the few hours that we will spend together tonight, you will have got better, you will improve. And thank God the replay of this webinar will be available so you can watch every other time so that you can practice and master. So let's get right into it. I understand that some of you might have undergone diction training before, yet maybe you have not experienced the desired improvement in your speech. And I can say that that is happening because you didn't follow proven formula. So you might be wondering what the proven formula is. Just like this lady right now, you're thinking, you're wondering what this proven formula is. You will get to know it tonight. Now, it is important for you to know that my proven formula is something I crafted out from over 6 years of experience. You cannot find this proven formula on Google or anywhere because it belongs to me. So if you're here and you're going to be using my proven formula, please make sure that every time you're using it, you're giving accolades to whom accolades is due. That is Olubukola R.B. Agbalaya, the Diction Queen. This formula right here is mine. So if you're using it to avoid copyright or any crime around privacy, make sure you give accolades to whom accolades is. So what exactly is my proven formula? My proven formula is what I call Dick Claire. Dick Claire. Dick Claire. If you're here and you're learning, write Dick Claire in the comments. If you're here with me, write Dick Claire in the comments. Make sure you spell it correctly. Dick Claire. Write that in the comments. If you're here with me, write Dick Claire in the comments. Okay, Vivian. Is it better now? If you're following, write Dick Claire in the comments. Dick Claire. That is my proven formula. I think this is better. I'm waiting for your comments. Dick Claire. So that we can start. So it's not declare. Vivian, please check your spelling. It's Dick Claire. Dick Claire. The formula is an acronym. It has 8 letters in it, DICCLEAR. Each letter has its meaning, and each letter has 3-step formula. So each letter, D has a 3-step formula, I has a 3-step formula, C has a 3-step formula, the other C and each other letter has their own 3-step formula. But tonight we're going to learn the 3-step formula of the first letter in Dick Claire. So out of the 8 letters, remember each has their meaning and their 3-step formulas. But for tonight, we're going to learn just the first letter and its 3-step formula. So let's get to it. The first D in Dick Claire stands for Diction Fundamentals. Diction Fundamentals. And diction fundamentals serve as the building blocks for clear and effective communication. If you know that you want to clearly speak without faking your accent, remember what makes the diction queen different from other diction instructor is I do not fake my accent. I speak with authenticity. I speak with my uniqueness, and that is what I want you to achieve as well. I do not want you to speak and you sound like AI, or you sound like an Indian, or you sound like someone who's not you. No, that is not the goal of elocution. The goal of elocution is for you to be you while speaking effectively. And that is what we are here tonight. So diction fundamental, the D part of my formula would help you achieve that. Now, diction fundamental has 3 steps, just like I've mentioned. And the first step is clear articulation. The first step is clear articulation. The second step is pronunciation rules. Pronunciation rules. Pronunciation rules. While the third step is connected speech pattern. Connected speech pattern. Now, each step would help you to speak clearly without faking your accent. So let's start with the first step. The first step, again, remember, is clear and precise articulation. What is the meaning of articulation? Articulation is the way you articulate, the way you say the sounds that you have in a word. In any language, say your native language, for example, I am a Yoruba lady. My native language is Yoruba. When we speak Yoruba, for you to speak Yoruba well, you must be able to use the sounds in Yoruba well. You must be able to say the sounds in Yoruba well so that when you're saying a particular word, it is not sounding like another word. So that when I'm saying Omo, it is not sounding like I'm saying Omo, right? Same with any other language, say French, say Igbo, say Hausa, or any other language, even the English language. When you're speaking English, you must be able to use the sounds in each word in that language properly so that one word will not sound like another word. Take, for example, on my screen, I have some examples. The first example I have is angry. Normally, a lot of people pronounce this word as angry. And the second word, hungry. A lot of people pronounce this word as hungry. You hear angry, hungry. That is not correct. For you to pronounce these 2 words properly, you must say the sound in each word well so that they do not sound alike or they do not confuse the person you're speaking to. Now, the first word, for you to pronounce it rightly, you must open your mouth wide and say angry. Let's say that together. Angry again. Angry again. Angry. My mouth is wide open. Now the second word, hungry, that word has letter H at the beginning. And letter H usually make the sound, like you're taking a deep breath. So for you to pronounce this word rightly, hungry, take a deep breath at the beginning of that word so that we can hear the sound of the H. And the sound of the letter U is ah. Do not open your mouth wide. Say ah. Watch my mouth again and say ah, 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 ah. So you don't say hungry, you say hungry, hungry, hungry. Vivian, you can zoom your device. You can zoom your phone to make it bolder from your end. You can zoom your device to make your device bolder from your end. Hangry, hangry. The first one, angry. I open my mouth wide like I am screaming. Angry. The second, hangry. I need to take a deep breath because of the H and go hangry. Can you hear the difference? Let me know if you can hear the difference. Now, the second example that I have there, I have the word CHEAP. The word is pronounced cheap, cheap. Put your teeth together and release the sound. Ch, ch, ch. That is the sound of CH. Now the second word, SHEEP. Put your teeth together as well, but this time release the sound slowly. This way, shh. For CH, you go ch. For SH, you go sh. Sheep, cheap, sheep. Now the last two words that I have BIRD, and that is pronounced bird. And I have BED, that is pronounced bed. Most people pronounce these two words the same way. You hear bed, bed. No. BIRD is bird, bird, bird. That is BIRD. Why BED remains bed, bed, bed. So it is important that you know how to say each sound well. It is important to know how to say each sound well before you can say a word properly. So it's not bed, bed, it's bird, bed. Cheap, sheep. Angry, hangry. Now, what do you need to do to help you to be able to pronounce each word properly without confusing those that are listening to you? All you have to do is learn the IPA. The chart on the screen is what we call the IPA. IPA means International Phonetic Alphabet. International Phonetic Alphabet, IPA. And on the International Phonetic Alphabet chart, this is the chart on your screen, we have 44 sounds. There are 44 sounds in the International Phonetic Alphabet. There are 44 sounds. Now, out of these 44 sounds, we have 24 consonant sounds and we have 20 vowel sounds. There are 24 consonant sounds and 20 vowel sounds. So you must be able to identify each vowel sound, each consonant sound. You must also learn how to pronounce them rightly, so that when you speak, you're not scared of saying some words, or you're not saying a particular word and someone else is thinking you're saying another word. Last night, someone shared with me how she struggles to say the L and R sound. Whenever she wants to say a word like red, she will end up saying lead. Why? Because she struggles with the articulation of the R sound. So tonight, we are going to learn some of these sounds, especially those ones that we tend to struggle. So let's start with the consonant sounds. The first consonant sound that we have here is P, P, P. Put your lips together and release the sound. P, P, P. We can have it in words like pencil. Watch my mouth. Pencil. So it's not pencil. Do not say pencil. Remember, you must be able to pronounce all the sounds in the word rightly. The last sound in that word is not oo, it's o. Pencil. Another example is purse. It's not purse. Say purse. I can't find my purse. The vowel that you have in the word purse is a long vowel. So take your time and say purse, not purse. This is the vowel you have in that word, the sound, the sound here. It's not e, it's . Now the next consonant sound that we have here is b. Now you realize that the p and b sound, they sound alike. In fact, when you want to say them, it seems like your speech organ are doing the same thing. And that is why some people, when they want to say words that have b, they would pronounce them as p. When they want to say boat, you hear them say boat. Why? Because they are mixing these two sounds together. So how do you rightly say the b sound? Put your teeth, your lip together and you release the sound. This time, it's not as sudden as you released it when you were saying the p sound. B, b. You can have it in words like boat. It's not boat, it's boat. Boat. B-O-T-H, boat. You can have it in biscuit. Do not say biscuit, say biscuit. You can have it in basic. The S in basic does not sound like Z. It's not basic, it's basic. Bath. Put your tongue outside this way when you want to pronounce the TH. Bath, not bath. I need to take a bath, B-A-T-H. Bathe. Birthday, not by day. Birth, remember the TH sound? Birthday. Belated, belated. Now this next consonant sound that we have is T, T, T. We can have it in words like tortoise, not tortoise, tortoise. Turtle, turtle. Trophy, not trophy, trophy. Turtle, tortoise. The next consonant sound that I have here is D, D, D. I can have it in words like debt. The letter B in the word debt is silent. So I will not say debt because the B is not saying anything. I will say debt, not debt. Rather, I will say debt. December, December, not December. The C in that word sounds like S, not Z. December. Then we have deposit, 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 not deposit. Deposit. I need to deposit the money, not I need to deposit the money. Deposit. Now the next sound that I have is ch, 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 ch. For you to pronounce this sound rightly, put your teeth together and release the sound immediately. Do not release it slowly. If you release the sound slowly, you're going to end up saying this sound. You will end up saying the SH sound. So for you to say the sound properly, the CH sound properly, release the sound suddenly. Ch, ch, ch. We can have it in words like cheap, much, question, not question, question. Do not say question, question. The next consonant sounds that I have is j, j, j. I can have it in words like judge, January. Do not say January. It's January, not January. January. Jelly, jelly, E-to-C. The next consonant sound that I have is k, 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 as in car, as in kudos, not kudos. It's not kudos to you, it's kudos. Kudos to you, kudos. Cucumber, not cucumber. Cucumber. Carpet. Do not say carpet. Say carpet. Carpet. And the last consonant sound that I have on this roll is g, g, as in gurgle, gurgle, Google, and goggle. So let's go over all these sounds again and the words. Please say after me. P, penis, pencil, purple, b, biscuit, basic, bath, bathe, birthday, belated. The next sound is t, tortoise, turtle, trophy. The next sound is d, d, debt, December, deposit. The next sound, ch, cheap, much, question. The next sound, j, judge, January, jelly, k, kudos, cucumber, carpet, g, gurgle, Google, goggle. Now let's proceed with the consonant sound. Now the next consonant sound is we can have it in words like first. It's not fest. First, not fest. Say first. Remember earlier when we're talking about the word bird, I stated that the word bird and purse has long sound. The same long sound that we have in purse is what we have in first. So do not say first, say first. Feel, not fuel. Feel. Off. Father, not father. father. The letter A in father has a long R sound. Father. Let's go over it again. First, feel, off, father. Now the next consonant sound that I have here is V. Excuse me. V. V. Do not be like some people who, whenever they want to say words with f, they will say v. You hear 15 naira instead of 15 naira. They say 15 naira. No. For the v sound, you need energy. Why for the f sound, you do not need energy? If you say the f sound rightly, all you need to do is blow out air. Do not make a vibration. Why for the V sound, you need to make a vibration. That's why you need energy. So this is, well, this is V, V, V. We can have it in words like verbatim, not verbatim. Verbatim. Remember, say what I say. The more you say along with me, the better it becomes for you. Vegetable, not vegetable. Vegetable, vegetable, vegetable. Vitamin, of. Now when you have the word OFF, the two F's there will sound off. But when you have the word OF, the one F there will sound of. It will sound like a V. So we have off and of. Now the next word is, the next sound is, watch my mouth, stick out your tongue, place your tongue in between your upper teeth and your lower teeth and blow out air. We can have words like think, think, anthem. Remember to stick out your tongue. Anthem, not anthem. 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 You have bath, bath, not bath. Bath. Cloth, cloth, not clothed. Sing, anthem, bath, cloth. Now the next sound that I have is the. For this sound as well, I need to stick out my tongue. But this time I need vibration. Vibration. The. We can have it in words like them, smooth, bathe, clothe. Them, smooth, bathe, clothe. Now, what is the difference between this sound and this sound? The first sound here is stick out your tongue and blow out air. Think, anthem, bath, cloth. Well, the second is the. Stick out your tongue as well, but this time make a vibration. The. Them, smooth, bathe, clothe. Please confirm you understand the difference between the two TH sounds. Hello, Isaac. Please confirm if you're still here that the difference between the two TH sounds are clear. Confirm the difference between the two TH sounds are clear, so I can go to the next sound. Is anyone here? I'm waiting for your comments. Go to the comments. Let me know if you're clear about the two TH sounds. I'm waiting for your comments. Okay, I think I'm alone. I'll continue. You can always watch the replay when you're ready to learn. Okay, I'll proceed. Now the next sound I have is, here is the sound. And we can have it in words like see, Sam, base, not base, base, loose, rise, December. Do not say December. The right word is December. The C sounds like S. Letter C do not sound like Z. It sounds like S. So do not change the sound of letter C to letter Z. Now, sometimes letter S can make the sound of Z, as in rise, R-I-S-E, rise, but not all the time. So you must know when letter S remains and when letter S can change from S to Z. So I have words like zip, zoo, rise, lose. So in the word rise, R-I-S-E and L-O-S-E, the S in these two words sounds like Z, rise, lose. So the next sound I have is sh. Remember that sound? You need to put your teeth together and release the sound slowly. Unlike this one right here, you put your teeth together and you release the sound immediately. That is the sound of CH. But for the sound of SH, you put your teeth together and you release the sound slowly. So I have words like sheep, wash. Now, sometimes when we have some words that come from French origin and they are spelled with CH, when you want to pronounce them, you are expected to pronounce the CH as SH. I'll say that again. When you have words that have CH in their spelling, if the origin of such word is from French, then the CH will be articulated as SH. So we have words like chef. The CH in this word, CHEF, should be sounded like SH, chef. And the word chevron, the CH should be sounded like SH, chevron. And the word crash, the CH should be sounded like SH, crash. And the word kosh, the CH should sound like SH, kosh. Now the last sound that we have on this roll is j, 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 j. For that sound rather, we can have words like Peugeot, not Peugeot. Peugeot, not Peugeot. You can have vision, vision. When you have a vowel letter or letter R before S-I-O-N, S-I-O-N will sound jeune instead of Sean. It will sound jeune. Hello, Matilda, welcome. So many people would always say excursion. No, it's not excursion. It's not Sean. It's jeune, excursion. Excursion, not excursion. Why? Because we have letter R before the S-I-O-N. If you spell the word excursion, it's spelled E-X-C-U-R-S-I-O-N. There is a R. That letter you pronounce as aru. No, it's R. There is a R before the S-I-O-N. So you go excursion. Because of the R, the S-I-O-N will sound jen, excursion. Also, when you have letter I before S-I-O-N and the word vision, vision. When you have the word V-I-S-I-O-N, in that word, we have letter I before the S-I-O-N. So because of the letter I that we have before the S-I-O-N, S-I-O-N will sound jen, vision, not vision. I hope that's clear. If that is clear, let me know in the comments. So we have j, j, j. Whenever I have a vowel letter or letter R before S-I-O-N, S-I-O-N will sound jen. So let's go over all the consonant sounds on this roll again and their words. Please pronounce their words along with me. Excuse me. First, feel, off, father, verbatim, vegetable, vitamin, of, think, anthem, buff, cloth, them, smooth, bathe, clothe, see, some, base, loose, rice, December, zip, zoo, rise, lose, sheep, wash, chef, chevron, crash, kosh, Peugeot, vision, excursion. So let's proceed to the last set of consonant sounds that we have. The first consonant sound is mm, mm. And we can have words like machete, not machete. It's machete, machete. Meme, not meme, meme. Marijuana, marijuana. Mother, murder, mother, murder. Can you hear the difference? This is ma, then it has th. Your tongue should be outside. Mother, the, mother. Murder, d, murder. The next sound we have is n, niche, not niche, not niche. The ch in that word sounds like sh. Remember, we had said earlier that sometimes when you have a word with ch, it will sound like sh if it's from French. So this is another example of such words. Niche. Nigeria, not Nigeria. Nigeria. Nurse, not nurse. Nurse, it has this sound, that sound we heard in purse. The next word, the next sound we have is This sound is a nasal sound. Nasal is spelled Nasal. Nasal. Do not say nasal, say nasal. It's articulated mm, mm, mm. We can have it in words like tongue, king, song, bank, tongue. Do not say tongue. There is no g there. Say tongue. King. It's not king. Say king. Song. Do not say song. Bang. Do not say bang. Bank. Do not say bank. Tongue. King. Song. Bank. The next consonant sound I have is as in house, hesitate, hostile, hyperbole, house. The H must be heard. The H is not silent, so it must be heard. Take a deep breath and say house, hesitate, hostile, hyperbole. Now, sometimes we can have silent H in words. Now, when you have words that have silent H, do not take a deep breath so that we do not hear the sound of the H. Simply say air, not hair. The H in the word H-E-I-R is silent. So do not pronounce the H sound. Say air. Honest. Don't say honest. The H is silent. Say honest. Honor. The H is silent. Simply say honor, not honor. The H is silent. Air. Honest. Honor. Now, sometimes when we have words that start with vowel letters, you see people pronounce them like there is a H sound in them. You hear people say things like hapu, head. No, that's wrong. When words start with vowel letters, do not add the sound of H to it. Do not add the sound of H to it. Hold your breath instead of taking a deep breath. Remember, the only time you need to take a deep breath is when the H is not silent. If the H is silent, then do not take a deep breath. Instead, hold your breath. So you go air, air, honest, honest, honor, honor, apple, apple, egg, egg. In all of these words, hold your breath because we do not want to hear the sound of H. Now, the next consonant sound that we have is ooh, ooh. We can have it in words like library, library, lettuce, lettuce, not lettuce, 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 lieutenant, not lieutenant, 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 not lieutenant, lieutenant. School. When you have the l sound at the words, remember what I explained earlier? Make sure the tip of your tongue touches the upper part of your teeth. School, not school. Ball, not ball. Library, not library. Library, it has 3 syllables. Lettuce, lettuce. Lieutenant. school, bowl. The next consonant sound that we have is r. Roll your tongue. Remember, what differentiates you from the l and the r is how you pronounce the sound, how you articulate it. For l, the tip of your tongue touches the upper part of your teeth. Look at my mouth. L. Why for r? Make sure your tongue turns upside down. Roll your tongue. R. You can have it in words like resource, resident, restaurant, restaurant, not restaurant, restaurant. The next consonant sound that we have is w, w. We can have it in words like woman, woman, women, women, Wednesday, Wednesday, woman, women, Wednesday. Now the last consonant sound that we have on this roll is y, 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 as in yacht, yogurt, yellow, yacht, yogurt, yellow, yellow, yellow. So we don't say yellow, it's yellow, yellow, not yellow, 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 yellow. Okay, let's proceed again. From the sound, from the beginning of the sounds here. Machete, meme, marijuana, mother, murder, niche, Nigeria, nurse, tongue, king, song, bank, house, hesitate, hostile, hyperbole. Now remember, sometimes we would have silent H words. So when we have silent H words, or words that with a vowel, do not take a deep breath. Air, honest, honor, apple, egg. Library, not library, library, lettuce, lettuce, lieutenant, school, ball, resource, resident, restaurant, woman, women, Wednesday, yacht, not yatch, yacht, the CH is silent, yogurt, yellow. So we have finally learned all the consonant sounds. What is important for the consonant sounds is to identify how to articulate each sound. Because if you do not know how to pronounce or how to articulate a sound, you might end up articulating another sound. And you'll agree with me that some of these sounds have the same manner of articulation. So it is important to know the difference between each sound's manner of articulation so that you do not end up saying a particular sound. If you have any question about the consonant sounds, please ask your questions before I proceed. I have just about 1 minute for questions. Just 1 minute or less than 1 minute. So if you have a question, please ask now so I can proceed. Okay, Vivian, the word Hostile is pronounced hostile, hostile. The word Hustle is pronounced hustle. They are not the same pronunciation. They are totally two different words. Totally two different words. The first word, hostel, hostel. The second word, hustle, hustle, hustle. Not the same pronunciation. Any other question? Okay, I will proceed now. So now that we have learned the first step, remember, we're looking at my proven formula to help you speak well without faking your accent. And now that we have learned the first step, which is clear articulation, we need to learn the other step, which is the second step, and that is pronunciation rules. Pronunciation rules. Pronunciation rules. Now, there are lots of pronunciation rules in English. There are lots of them. There are lots of them. But then we're going to learn some of them. We're going to learn some of them. So let's begin. Now, one of the pronunciation rules that is important for us to learn is vowel length. Vowel length. The length of a vowel. Now, just like the consonant sounds, the vowel sounds as well, they have similar sounds. Some of them sound alike. When you say them and you say another, or even when you're listening to people, if you do not listen well, it might sound like they're saying something else, which is why it is important to know the difference and be able to speak the difference. Now, talk about the vowels. I call them family members. Family members. Just like when I see you and I see your brother or your sister and your parents, I can know that there's something similar about all of you. Same with the vowels. When you see someone and another person from the same family, you can easily tell that, okay, these people, they are alike. They're alike. They're alike. Same with the vowel letters. But as much as they are alike, there's usually this difference among them. And one of the differences among the vowel sounds is the vowel length. And let's go back to the IPA chart. Now, these are the vowel sounds. All of these are the vowel sounds. Remember, the ones with the yellow background, they are the consonant sounds. While these ones right here, they are the vowels. When we talk about the vowels, we have the monophthongs. The monophthongs have long vowels and short vowels. These vowels with the two dots are the long vowels. The vowels with the two dots are the long vowels, while the vowels without the two dots, they are the short vowels. Now, we also have some vowels that come in twos. For example, this vowel right here, it comes in twos. Now, these vowels here, they are called the diphthong. So we have the monophthongs, we have the diphthongs. The monophthongs, 5 of them are long, which means that when you're saying them, they must be long. You must make it long. 7 of them are short, which means that when you have them in words, do not make them long. Articulate them as short sounds. While the diphthongs, they are glide sound. A glide means you move slowly from the first sound to the second sound. For example, this first sound here, you move slowly from this sound to this sound. You move slowly from this sound to this sound, E to C. So you must pay attention to the vowel length of each vowel in a word. So let's take these two examples. The first example on the screen I have is, can I sit on the seat, please? Can I sit on the seat, please? Now look at the sentence. It's a combination of different words, and each word has a vowel. So for you to say these words in this sentence well, without sounding fake, you must articulate the words with a long sound properly. You must also articulate the words with short sounds properly. And you must articulate the words with the glide sounds properly. So that by the time you're done saying this sentence, you have the correct rhythm and of course the correct pronunciation so that you do not sound fake. So I have, can I sit on the seat, please? So how do I identify the long sounds and the short sound? The first word here, can, has a short sound. The second word, I, has a glide sound, a diphthong. Can I? Not can I? No. I would not articulate this sound as I know. It's not a short sound, it's a glide sound. So I have to go, I, can I? Sit. Sit has a short sound. So I will not say seat. I should say sit. Can I sit on the seat? Seat. This word right here has a long sound. So it must be seat. Can I sit on the seat? Please. Please. The S in this word must sound like Z. Please. Can I sit on the seat, please? You're asking a question. Your tone should fall. Can I sit on the seat, please? That way I will not sound fake. I won't say, can I sit on the seat, please? No, that is being fake. I do not have to change my voice. I do not have to sound fake before speaking well. Now, the second example, she bought the pot at the port. She bought the pot at the port. Let's analyze this sentence as well. She has a long vowel, so make sure you say it long. She. Bought also has a long vowel, so make sure it's long. She bought the pot. The and pot both have short sounds. The pot. The art and the, both of them also have short vowel sounds. The. Now the last word here, port, has a long vowel. So you must make it long. She bought the port at the port. She bought the port at the port. This way I am not sounding fake. Otherwise, I am pronouncing my words with clear articulation and making sure that my intonation is authentic, not fake. So how was I able to know that? How was I able to identify the word that has a short sound, the word that has a long sound, and the one that has a glide? It is by learning the vowel sounds. Now here are the vowel sounds. Let's quickly go through the vowel sound briefly. Remember I stated earlier that we are not going to learn all the sounds. But for you to understand pronunciation rules better, I will go through all the vowel sounds briefly. So please pay attention. Pay attention. And of course, ask questions where you're not clear. So let's proceed. Remember, the vowel sounds are divided into three. The long sounds, those are the ones with the dots. The short sounds, and the glide sounds. The glide sounds are the ones that come in pairs. So let's start with the long sounds. The first sound here is E. It's a long sound. So anytime you have it in a word, make sure you say E. All those words in English that an average Nigerian or an average Ghanaian articulate as E, most of them have the long E sound. So you say sheep, feet, E to C. The second is A. This is a short sound. A. It does not have a two dots. A. Letter I sounds A. So I would always say change letter I from E to A. So from tonight, do not pronounce letter I as E again. Don't say sheep. Do not pronounce SHIP as sheep. Do not say build or building. No, it's ship. The letter I in that word sounds A, ship. Build, the letter I in that word sounds A, build. Building, the letter I in that word sounds A, building. The next word I have is O, 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 as in good. It's also a short sound. So you do not say good. It's not good morning. It's good morning. Oh, good. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good. Not good. Good. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Oh, good. The next sound is a long sound. Ooh, shoot, school, food, room, and so many other words like that. Ooh, a long sound. Then we have eh, another short sound. Eh, as in bed, as in leisure, as in head, measure, question, etc. Then I have the sure sound. This is uh, uh. For you to articulate the short sound, do not open your mouth. The sure sound is a closed sound. Some people say it's a weak sound. It means that you do not need energy to articulate the sound. Watch my mouth and say uh, 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 uh. Not not ooh, not It's uh, My mouth is not opening, it's not moving. Like you want to vomit and trying to hold it back, or you're hiccuping. Uh, uh, uh. You can have it in teacher, where you have a word that ends with E and R at the end. The E and R in that word most times is articulated as a sure. Teacher, mother, again. Also, when you have a word that starts with letter A, and if letter A is the only letter in the first syllable, the letter A will also sound again, against, another, ago, above, etc. The next consonant sound that we have is er, We have bird, search, first, purse, church. It's not church, it's church, church, not church. etc. The next sound that we have is O. Some people articulate it as O. We can have it in do, always, so, etc. So we don't say do, we say do. We don't say always, we say always, etc. The next sound that we have is ah. You need to open your mouth wide and say ah, ah, ah. Open your mouth wide and say ah. Antelope. Can you hear me now, please? Please, can you hear me now? Please confirm you can hear me now. Please confirm you can hear me, please. Please confirm you can hear me. Please confirm you can hear what I'm saying. If you're still here, confirm you can hear me. Okay, Vivian, thank you. I'll proceed now. So the next sound I have is the inverted V sound. Do not open your mouth wide to pronounce this sound. Say ah, ah. This one is ah. You need to open your mouth wide, apple. But the next sound, do not open your mouth wide. It's a mid sound. Say ah, 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 as in app, as in come, C-O-M-E, come, not come. As in duck, D-U-C-K, duck, not duck. As in money, not money. As in country, not country, E-to-C. The next sound that we have is ah, ah. This sound is a long sound, so make it long. Ah. These three sounds, they are sounding alike. The first, ah, open your mouth wide. The second, ah, do not open your mouth wide. The third one, ah, open your mouth wide and make it long. But the R sound, you can have it in words with AR and AL, like calm, far, father, market, etc. The next sound we have is O, as in on, off, odd, etc. So remember E, O, oo, o, and O. These are all the monophones. Now let's go to the diphthongs. Remember the diphthongs, they come in twos, and we need to make sure that both sounds are heard. The first diphthong we have here is air, e and air, air. We can have an example like hair, I am here, not I am here. H-E-R-E is not pronounced yeah, it's pronounced air. I am here. I can also have a, as in the word wait, stay, may, etc. Now the A sound is a very classic sound. If you are a woman here and you want to start to sound like a classy lady or a classy woman, Do not joke with the A and O sounds. These two sounds, they add extra finesse to your speaking. Now, those words that ends with A, that before now, when you pronounce them as A, like pray. Henceforth, you want to start to say pray. Instead of saying say, you want to start to say. Instead of saying pay, you want to start to say pay. All of those words that before you say them as a, change it from a to a. Wait, stay, pray, lay, ray, etc. The next diphthong we have is or. You can have it in words like tourist, tourist. You can have it in pure, pure, P-U-R-E, pure, sure, sure, S-U-R-E, sure, etc. The next diphthong that we have is oi, as in boy, as in toy, annoy, employ, etc. And then we have another classy sound, which is O. So just like we learned in the A sound, all of those words that you articulate with O, you want to start to articulate them as O. So instead of saying show, you want to say show. Instead of saying go, you want to say go. Instead of saying over, you want to say over. Instead of saying phone, you want to say phone. So you want to change your O to O. Remember, the O sound and the A sound will make you sound classy. Whether you're a woman or you are a man, the O and the A sound, both of them will make you sound classy. Now, the next sound that we have, which is also a diphthong, is air. Air. You can have it in words like hair, air, A-I-R, or hair, H-A-I-R. The difference between A and A-I-R and H-A-I-R is that there is a H in H-A-I-R, so the H must be heard. Take a deep breath. But for A-I-R, there is no H. Hold your breath so that you do not end up articulating the H sound. The next diphthong we have is I. You have words like I, my, lie, etc. And the last diphthong is ow, cow, how, shout, south, etc. Let's go over all the diphthongs. Please say after me. Ear, here, a, pray, or, sure, oi, boy, oh, show, air, hair, I, my, ow, cow. Now, still on pronunciation rules, which is the second step for diction fundamental, we also have silent letters. One of the things that help you speak well is identifying where a letter is silent so that when you pronounce such letter, it is articulated well. So we have silent letters. Examples of silent letters, we have listen. The T in this word is silent. So make sure that you're saying the T sound, you're not saying the T sound rather. Make sure you're not articulating the T sound. So you say, listen, I'm not listening. Some people will say listen. It's not listen, it's listen. Listen, not listen. The second word you have is Wednesday. Wednesday. Please never say Wednesday. Say Wednesday. Another word that we have is receipts. Do not say receipt. Say receipt. Receipt. Another word we have is muscle, not Moscow. We also have sandwich, not sandwich. The D is silent. So we don't say sandwich. We don't say grandma. The D is silent. It's grandma, sandwich. We also have island, not Eastland. Island, island. Cupboard. Do not say cupboard. Say cupboard, cupboard. Knife. Do not say knife. Definitely. I hear some people say definitely. No, the word is definitely. Definitely. Salmon. Salmon. Not salmon. The L is not, should not be heard. It is silent. Say salmon. Castle. Not castle. Say castle. Castle. Not castle. Answer. Answer, the W is silent. Hour, the H is silent. So it's not it's hour. We will spend 3 hours, not we will spend 3 hour or 3 hour. No, we will spend 3 hours, not hour. Comfortable, not comfortable. Comfortable, do not say comfortable. Scissors, scissors. Doubt, doubt. Cold, cold. Taste, taste. Say after me. Listen. Wednesday. Receipts. Muscle. Sandwich. Island. Cupboard. Knife. Definitely. Salmon. Castle. Answer. Hour. Comfortable. Scissors. Doubt. Cold. Taste. Now let's move to the last step in the first acronym, declare. But before I go to the last step, I'd like to read from you. How are you learning? Are you learning? Is it worth your time and money paid? Please let me know in the WhatsApp group where you got the link to join this class. Tell me how the class is going in the WhatsApp group where you got the link to this lesson. Tell me how the lessons are going. Let those that didn't join, we had about 44 people registered. Just 5 people is watching. Those that are not watching, let them know what they're missing. And some people is even saying that, someone is even saying that we are deceiving people, that we aren't doing the class. So if you're enjoying the class, if you're learning from the class, please let them know in the group that we aren't deceiving anyone. The 1,000 that you paid, what we promised is being delivered. Kindly go to the WhatsApp group and let those that are not here know that the class is being held. They chose not to attend. Please do that. I'll be in the WhatsApp group reading your comments. Thank you. Let's do that so we can proceed with our lesson. I'll wait your comments. Remember, send your comments to the WhatsApp group where you got the link to join me on YouTube. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to read from you in the WhatsApp group. Let's know how the class is going. Let's know if the class is really being held, because someone is already saying we are deceiving them. Let's know if you're getting value for the money paid. Let's know if you're learning. Tell me how the class is going in the WhatsApp group. I'm waiting. I won't continue until I read your comments in the WhatsApp group. So I'm waiting for your comments. I'm waiting for your comments. Go to the WhatsApp group where you got the link to join the class. Tell me about the class. Tell me how it's going. I'm waiting for your comments so I can proceed. So we can learn the last step. I'm waiting. You're the one delaying us. I'm waiting for your comments in the WhatsApp group. I'm waiting for your comments. I'm waiting for your comments. Okay, the comments have started dropping. Yeah, I mean, Thomas says, I love the class. This person's name didn't show. It says, thank you very much, ma'am. I've learned a lot in your class. You are the best. Another person says, wow, the value of what I've learned so far from the class is worth more than expected. Thanks. Okay, thank you. I appreciate your feedback. At least those that didn't join would know that we did the class. Okay, So let's proceed. So we'll move to the last. Let's move to the last step, which is connected speech pattern. Connected speech pattern. So what is connected speech pattern? When we speak in English, the way we say a word when the word is alone is different from the way we say the word when the word, when the word is in a sentence. The way we said a word when the word is, the way we say a word rather, when the word is alone is different from the way we say the same word when we have it in a sentence. Take, for example, we have the word is. When the word is alone, it's pronounced is, is, is. But when we have the word in a sentence, sometimes we can pronounce it as z. Sometimes we can pronounce it as us. Sometimes we can even pronounce it as, it depends on its position. Another example is the word the. In isolation, the word is pronounced the. But when we have it in a sentence, sometimes we can pronounce it as the. And sometimes we can pronounce it as they. It depends on the position in a sentence. So there are different reasons that makes a word not to sound the way it should sound when in a sentence. And one of such reasons is what I call linking on the connected speech pattern. When we have a word that ends with letter R, like the word car, if the next word starts with a vowel, most times we link the R in that word to the vowel in the next word. Take this example, for example. If you have the word, the car is faulty. In that sentence, car ends with letter R. Is starts with a vowel. Now, when I want to say this word, I need to link the R in car to the I in is, so that it sounds like this. The car is faulty, instead of the car is faulty. When you link words together, it helps you sound better. You sound like the native speakers. It also helps you to be able to understand the native speakers better. Have you ever watched a movie and it seemed like you can hear what the native speakers said at the beginning, you can hear what they said at the end, but you couldn't hear what they have said in the middle? It seemed like they have done a magic in the middle because they have moved 2 or 3 words together to sound like one. Another example, the pastor and his wife are in the car parked in the garage. The way I read that sentence, I read it like a rookie. For me to read it like someone who mastered the language, I need to link pastor and A&D together. Why? Because pastor ends with letter R and starts with a vowel. So I need to say the pastorand instead of the pastor and. Pastor and, both words would be said as one. The pastorand, his wife, are instead of are in. Why? Because R ends with R. The E is silent, so we can say R ends with R. And the next word, in, starts with a vowel. So I would say RN. The pastor and his wife are in the car parked in the garage. Another example is father and mother. The word father ends with letter R. The next word and starts with a vowel. So I need to link them. Father and mother, not father and mother. So I would say the car is faulty. Say after me, the car is faulty. Remember to pronounce the words well. The, stick out your tongue. Car is faulty. The car is faulty. The pastor and his wife, the pastor and, not pastor and, the pastor and his wife are in the car parked in the garage. Let's say that again. The pastor and his wife are in the car parked in the garage. And the last sentence, father and mother, again, father and mother, etc. So when you have a word that ends with letter R, if the next word starts with a vowel, then you link them. If the next word does not start with a vowel, do not link them. You only link them when the word, the first word, ends with letter R and the next word starts with a vowel. Next on the connected speech pattern is intonation. Intonation is the change in pitch when speaking. Unlike our native languages, when we speak our native languages, we are expected to speak it flat. We speak with one pitch. And that is why when we speak English as well, we use our native tone to speak the English language. And because of that, it sounds like our language. It sounds flat. It loses its beauty. For us to speak English well, we must have that rhythm. One of the ways to add the rhythm is to pay attention to the vowel length, like we saw in step 2. Another is to learn intonation. Intonation, again, is a change in pitch when speaking. So when we're speaking in English, you can change your pitch by going up or coming down. So we say that we have two types of intonation in English. We have the rising intonation and the falling intonation. So when do we use the rising intonation and when do we use the falling intonation? We use the rising intonation when we are asking yes or no questions. Yes or no questions are questions that when you say them or when you ask them, the person listening to you, the person you're asking, will answer with a yes or a no. When you're asking a question and the person you're asking is saying yes or no, we say such question is a yes or no question. For example, have you eaten? Your answer will be yes, I have eaten, or no, I have not eaten. So such a question is an example of a yes or no question. And when you're asking such question, your tone is expected to rise at the end of that question. Have you eaten? Your voice goes up at the end of that question. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Not are you sleeping? Are you a Muslim? Not are you a Muslim? etc. Now we also use a rising intonation when we are greeting with a title. When you're greeting someone and you add the title of such person, then you can also use a rising intonation. For example, good morning, Diction Queen. Good morning, Diction Queen. Not good morning, Diction Queen. Good evening, sir. Sir, not good evening, sir. Hello, ma'am. Not hello, ma. etc. There are other times where we use the rising tone, but I'll stop here. Now let's go to the falling tone. I'll also say two out of the many times that we use the falling tone. We can use the falling tone when we are asking a WH question. When a question starts with a WH word, examples of WH words are what, where, when, who, how, which, etc. So if I have a question like, where are you? Where are you? That question starts with a WH word, where. Where are you? So because it's a WH word, at the end of such question, my tone should fall. Where are you? And do not forget the linking R. Where are, not where are. Where are you? Another example is, what is your name? What is your name? Not what is your name. What is your name? How are you today? Not how are you today. We also use a falling tone when we're making a statement. I'm tired. I'm learning. I need to learn more. I'm enjoying the class. Those are examples of statements. You use a falling tone as well. In summary, you use a rising tone when you're asking a yes or no question or you're greeting with a title. You use a falling tone when you're asking a WH question or you're making a statement. Please say after me. Let's practice falling tone together. Say after me. What is your name? Where are you going? How are you today? I'm fine. I'm very well. Now let's practice rising tone. Have you eaten? Are you learning? Are you a Christian? Good morning, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. Please note, we use ma'am for a woman that is not your mother. You use ma only for a woman who's your mother. If a woman is your mother, use ma. According to the dictionary, ma is a special word for your mother. So if a woman is not your mother, do not use the word ma. Use madam or ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am. Good evening, Diction Queen. Bye-bye, Juliet. Bye, Juliet. Good day, Vivian. Itasi. Okay, so that is it about intonation. Now, before I leave intonation, I'd like to say that in my experience, I've realized that intonation is more about emotions. When you look at the dictionary and books around phonetics, what I've just taught you is what intonation is. But in reality, in the real sense, intonation is more about emotions because you can say different words, you can say different sentence with different emotions and they will sound differently. So does it mean that sometimes when I am tired, I cannot say, where are you with a falling tone? Of course I can, because it would then carry my emotion, etc. Okay, so let's proceed. Now next I have word stress in English. Word stress in English. In English, we have different types of stress. We have sentence stress, emphatic stress, among others. But today, we will be talking about word stress. What exactly is word stress? Word stress is the way you pronounce a word Remember earlier I said that in English, we do not speak with flat tone. Another thing that helps us not to speak with flat tone is stress. Excuse me, please. Is stress. So when you have a word in English and the word has more than one syllable, you are expected to stress a part of the word. When you have a word in English that has more than one syllable, you are expected to stress a part of that word. So there are rules that tells us how to stress a word. To stress a word means to say a word louder, longer, and clearer. You say the word louder, longer, and clearer. To stress a word means to say the word louder, longer, and clearer. So for example, if I have the word table, I would not say table because the word has two syllables. A part of the word has to be said louder, longer, and clearer, while the other part should not be said louder, longer, and clearer. So I would go table. The tay part, the first syllable is said louder, longer, and clearer. Or the second syllable is not said louder, longer, and clearer. What that means is I stressed the first syllable. I did not stress the second syllable. In English, you can only stress a part of a word. You cannot stress all the parts in a word. So it means that if a word has two parts, if it has two syllables, you can only stress one syllable. If a word has three syllables, you can only stress one of its three syllables. If a word has five syllables, you can only stress one of its five syllables. And the syllable you stress changes. Sometimes you can stress the first syllable, sometimes you can stress the last syllable, sometimes you can stress the third syllable. It depends on the rules. So talking about word stress, there are about 40 rules that you need to learn. But tonight we'll learn two of them. The first rule says when a word has two syllables, if the word is a noun or an adjective, you should stress the first syllable. If you have a word that has two syllables, if the word is a noun or an adjective, you should stress the first syllable. For example, the word table, table. You should stress the first syllable, tay. Why? The word has two syllables and it's a noun. Another example is climate. Climate. Climate is a noun and it has two syllables. So you should stress the first syllable. Another example is the word pretty. Pretty has two syllables and it's an adjective. So you should stress the first syllable. Remember, when a word has two syllables, if it's a noun or an adjective, stress the first syllable. Now, if a word has two syllables and it's a verb or a preposition, please stress the second syllable. If a word has two syllables and the word is a verb or a preposition, please stress the second syllable. For example, the word require. Require has two syllables and it's a preposition, so you need to stress the second syllable. Another example is beyond. Beyond is a preposition, you need to stress the second syllable. Another example is the side. The side is a verb, you need to stress the second syllable. So the rules again, when you have a word that has two syllables, the word is a noun or an adjective, stress the first syllable. But if the word is a verb or a preposition, stress the second syllable. So let's practice with these words. Remember, you stress a part of a word by saying that part louder, longer, and clearer. Say after me. Climate. Climate. The side. The side. Spacious. Spacious. Democracy. Democracy. Geographic. Geographic. Critical. Critical. Knowledge. Knowledge. Require. Require. Extension. Extension. Climate. The side. Spacious. Democracy. Geographic. Critical. Knowledge. require, extension. Now, all these words are rightly stressed. So for you to be able to stress words properly so that it can help you speak English better, you must learn word stress. Like I said, there are over 40 rules. But then I've learned just 2 rules tonight. So before I proceed, let me take few questions. Before I proceed, I'd like to take few questions. If you have few questions, please ask. If you have questions, please ask so I can continue. If you have questions, kindly ask so I can continue. Questions? Please ask your questions so I can continue. Ask questions so I can continue. Ask questions so I can continue. If you have questions, please ask so I can proceed. Okay, I will just proceed. I'll continue. I'll continue since there are no questions. Okay. So now that you know the first part of my formula, remember my formula? Declare. The D there stands for Diction Fundamental. We have learned the D. Out of 8 formulas, we have learned just 1. And I said that each letter in that formula has 3 steps that you must take to help you speak better without sounding fake. I believe it is important for you to know the other parts of my formula. If you'd like to know the other parts of my formula, please let me see your yes in the comments. If you're interested in knowing the other parts of my formula, we have learned the D from Diction Fundamental, we have learned the D from Declare rather. We've learned the D, Diction Fundamental. I still have the I have the C, I have the second C, I have the L, I have the E, I have the A, and I have the R. If you'd like to learn the other part of that formula, let me see your yes in the comments. If you'd love to learn, okay, Comfort says yes. Thank you, Comfort. So now I have something for you that would help you learn the other part of my formula. But most importantly, not just learning, but mastering. Do you remember Esther's story? Esther learned all my formulas in 6 weeks, but she did not only learn, she mastered. And that was why when she got to the TV station where I put in a word for her, they easily took her in because she already had what they wanted. She had developed her speaking skill. She had become that person that whenever she speaks, she impresses her listeners every time, everywhere. So for you to be someone who will speak to impress with authenticity without faking it anywhere, anytime, to anyone, then you must not just know my remaining formula, you must master it. Because it is in the mastery that the transformation seek. The Diction Queen, I do not just teach, I transform. So if you are ready for that transformation to help elevate you, your career, your life, your personal life, and your professional life, then pay attention to your communication skill. In whatever you do, whether you're a seamstress, to being a driver, to being a teacher, there's a way you speak that make people respect you more and know that you're worth more. But whether you're a lawyer or a doctor or you're a president and you do not speak well, people know your worth already. There's a way you speak that tells them what you're worth. So how do you want people to see you? That then depends on you. So if your desire to change how you speak positively in 6 weeks, then I am inviting you to the 6 weeks Diction Mastery Academy. At the 6 week Diction Mastery Academy, you will not just learn my proven formula to help you sound better and change your career and your life. It would also help you master it. Now, at the 6 week Diction Mastery Academy, we enhance your communication abilities to a point where your words command attention. We skyrocket your confidence and we elevate your professional image to new heights. If you're a professional and you're always scared to speak during meetings, you do not like to lead prayers at work, you do not like to talk a lot with clients and colleagues, you must be at the Diction Master Academy. When you do not talk, you are joking with your worth. You're joking with your what's the quote now? You're joking with that power that you need to help your company see you as, or this person needs to elevate his position. If you want to skyrocket your confidence so that you can speak anywhere you find yourself, then you must be at the 6 week Diction Mastery Academy. At the academy, we ensure personalized attention such that we understand that each person has different reasons why they're in the academy. We listen to your task individually and we give individualized feedback such that each person knows that, oh, this is what I need to work on at this time. This is what I need to stop doing at this time. And because of that, we do not take a lot of people in the academy because we need time to be able to attend to each person. Unlike this webinar where we are all listening, at the 6 week Diction Master Academy, each person, each participant is given the opportunity to talk, to speak, so that we can hear you. We can know what you need to do, what you need to stop doing, so that we can measure how you sounded last week from how you're sounding this week. So here is what you would get if you enroll on the 6 week Diction Master Academy. You get access, lifetime access to our e-learning platform. We update the e-learning platform every now and then. So it means that even those that have attended on the 6 week Diction Master Academy last year, they still have access to the academy. And they can keep learning when we add any new videos to it. You will have access to 55 practical training sessions. Practical. You will not just listen, but you will be the one to do the speaking. Why we listen to you and give feedback on what you should do better, what you should do differently, and what you should stop doing so you can sound better. You would have access to daily quizzes, Mondays to Fridays. You would have assignment to do at your preferred time. Whether you go to work from morning and close at night, or you're a stay-at-home mom, or you're a student that go to school, you can do your assignment and watch your videos Mondays to Fridays at a time that is convenient for you. You'd also have access to our private WhatsApp group where every day we keep learning, we keep building our vocabulary, we keep learning our pronunciation. And you'd have unlimited personal support from the Diction Coin. If you have problems with your communication, because you're in the academy, you feel free to reach out to me, ask questions, I will be willing to help. Now, here is how the 6 week Diction Master Academy works in 4 steps. The first step is to register for the academy. The second step is to log into your e-learning platform. The third step is to start to watch the training at your convenient time, Mondays to Fridays. Access the assignment, do your assignment, and send it to the WhatsApp group, where we will attend to all assignments by 6 p.m. Mondays to Fridays every day. Each assignment will be attended to. We listen to your assignment, we give feedback on what you did well, what you didn't do well, what you should do. Sometimes we even ask you to do it again at your preferred time. And on Saturdays by 8 p.m., we meet on Zoom, where we listen to your pronunciation. We give feedback. We allow you talk. We allow you to unmute yourself and talk. We listen to you and we tell you, oh, you didn't do this well, do this again. We'll put you in a group where you practice with others. We practice together every Saturdays for 6 weeks. What this means is if you enroll on the 6-week Diction Mastery Academy tonight, you start learning immediately. The 6-week Diction Mastery Academy starts immediately you enroll. Now, to join the Diction Mastery Academy, the 6-week Diction Mastery Academy, where you will learn Mondays to Saturdays rather, for 6 weeks, all you need is about $65. That's about 1,350 cedis and about 90,000 naira if you're in Nigeria. But because you are here right now, you would not have to pay 50% of that amount. Instead, all you need to pay if you are a Ghanaian is 450 cedis. And if you are a Nigerian, all you need to pay is 45,000 naira. That is a whopping 68% off. For a Nigerian, you're not paying 90,000, you're only paying 45,000. And for a Ghanaian, you're not paying 1,035 cedis, rather you're paying 450 cedis. Now, this also comes with a complete refund assurance. What that means is, if after the academy, you do not get value for your money, you can record this part. You can ask for your refund and I'll give you your complete refund. The complete money you paid, if after the 6 weeks academy, you do not get value, I would refund it to you. And you're still going to keep the course and keep learning. But of course, you must go through the lessons. You must follow my lead. You must do everything I ask you to do for you to get results. If you do everything I ask you to do and you still do not get results, I would refund your money. Complete refund assurance. I refund your money completely. Now, in addition to the bonus I already gave, the discount I already gave, I have other bonuses that you would enjoy. I have 20 short videos, pronunciation videos, 20 of them, that I sell at 195 cedis. I sell it for 20,000 naira for Nigerians, but you're going to get it for free. You'd also get my vocabulary development PDF. I sell this at 320 cedis. I sell it as 3,000 naira for Nigerians. You're going to get it for free. You'll also get my video on how to never be at a loss for word. This video, I sell it at 7,500 naira for Nigerians, and I sell it at 750 cedis for Ghanaians. But then you would get it for free if you enroll on the 6-week Diction Mastery Academy tonight. If you enroll on the 6-week Diction Mastery Academy tonight, you'd also get my ebook tagged Know Your Silent Words. I sell these at 2,500 naira for Nigerians and 250 cedis for Ghanaians. You'd also get my book on punctuation marks. Some of us, when we write, we do not write nicely at all. We do not use our punctuation marks. That alone is irritating. I sell this ebook for 2,300 naira for Nigerians and 230 cedis for Ghanaians. You'd also get my 100 common grammatical errors and corrections. This is sold as 550 cedis for Ghanaians and 5,500 for Nigerians. As well, you get for free, if you enroll on the 6-week Diction Mastery Academy tonight, my ebook on 10 commonly misused expressions and their corrections. This is sold as 3,000 naira for Nigerians and 300 cedis for Ghanaians. And of course, you will get how to earn more with your diction skill. Whether you're a teacher, you're a doctor, whatever you do, there is a way you can earn more simply by speaking better. This is a video webinar that I did. Those that attended paid 15,000 naira. Those that attended from Ghana paid 1,500 cedis. But because you're enrolling on the academy tonight, that is if you enroll tonight, you'll get this video for free, which means that after the 6-week Diction Mastery Academy, you're confident that you can increase your earnings in whatever you do. All of these bonuses are worth 82,000 naira. That is about 80,000 cedis. But you're getting them all for free, plus my complete refund assurance if you register tonight. If you register tonight, you'll get all these bonuses for free, plus my complete refund insurance. Remember the complete refund insurance? It means that if you go through everything in the Six Diction Mastery Academy the way I ask you to do it, and you do not get transformed, then I will refund you the exact amount you have paid. Now, the standard cost of the academy for those in Nigeria is 45,000 naira, plus bonuses worth 80,000 naira. But because you're here right here tonight, if you're in Nigeria, you're only going to get all of these for just 30,999 naira. If you're in Ghana, you would get all of these for just 3,999 cedis only. That is if you're getting it tonight. Here are a few feedback from people that have attended the academy. This is from Peaceful. Peaceful is a Kenyan, and she said that the class has been an insightful one. What excites me most is how you carry everyone along in the practical session. I mentioned it earlier. The 6-week Diction Master Academy is a practical academy. It's practical based. No reading, no watching of movies. You get into the act. Because speaking is an act, you get into that act. Your corrections are made with love, and I look forward to learning without being scared of making mistakes. It was 2 weeks in training when I emerged the best speaker in a debate competition. While practicing, I heard your voice in my head pronouncing those words correctly. This is from someone in Kenya. This is another testimonial. This person says, I'm just going to start from here. I don't want to bore you. It says, I have reviewed all you taught us. I'm going a long way with my pronunciations with your help. At this point, what I didn't do in my last concluded class have benefited me a lot. Honestly, I cannot afford to lose your class for any reason. This is another person. This person is a Nigerian. She said, Coach Bukola is doing tremendous work relentlessly in the service of educating who want to be educated on speaking right. Her videos are so self-explanatory, easy to understand, and all you need is follow her lead. Like I said, if you follow my lead, be guaranteed to get transformed in 6 weeks. It is only when you do not follow my lead that after 6 weeks you will not get a result. If you follow my lead with full chest, I can guarantee you that you will not be the same, both in how you speak, in your worth amongst your friends and colleagues, and of course in how you earn if you follow my lead. The best thing I like in our trainings is she never leave your hand until you become master. Great follow-ups too, which is a very good virtue of a great teacher. I won't bore you with the rest. This again is this is a particular person. She's a diction teacher. She said, as a diction teacher, I saw the need to keep developing myself. And in her last concluding part, she said that this was one of the things that happened to her in, where's that concluding part? Oh, I didn't have it here. There was a part where she said, attending the course was the best thing that happened to her last year. This is another person. So I would just say that we have unlimited testimonials from people within and outside Africa. But I have to put these because they are from Africans, because today's webinar are from people in Africa, Nigeria, and Ghana precisely. So if you're really interested in stop being embarrassed by how you sound. Somebody sent me a message a few days ago. She said that she's a Nigerian, but she lives in Ghana at the moment. I said that anytime she speaks, people can easily tell where she's from in a matter of minutes. She finds that so embarrassing. But they can easily say, oh, you're from Nigeria, right? Because of her accent. In fact, she said, according to her, that her children do not love her to speak when they're together because they always feel embarrassed. So if you're tired of coming out to share your ideas, you're tired of skipping conversations because of how you sound, because of mispronunciation, you're even scared of asking for a raise at work or promotion at work, then you should be at the 6 Diction Master Academy. Interestingly, I have a special offer
for the first 20 people who would enroll tonight. So if you would enroll tonight, this is only for those that would enroll tonight. After tonight, this offer is out. Remember, I'm ready to sell the academy to Nigerians at the moment at 30,999 naira. If you're in Ghana, you can get it at 3,999 naira. But if you enroll tonight, this is just for 20 people. If you enroll tonight, if you're in Ghana, you can get the academy for just 230 cedis. That is approximately 20,999 naira for Nigerians. If you pay tonight, you will get access to all the bonuses I mentioned. You'd also get access to the complete refund assurance, which means that after 6 weeks, if you follow my lead, do what I ask you to do, and you do not get results, I'll refund your money. But of course, this is only available for those that will pay tonight. So if you're in Ghana, here is my Momo number. You can pay to this account number, Vodafone line. If you're in Nigeria, you can pay to this account, UBA, Olubukola RB Agbalaya. Remember, this is just for those 20 people that will pay tonight. So if you're really interested in changing your life, in changing how you speak, in changing your professional and personal life, then make your payment right now into these account details. You can take screenshots. This is for those in Ghana, and this is for those in Nigeria. If you're in Ghana, you're paying 230 cedis for tonight. After tonight, the fee goes back to 237 cedis. The fee goes back to, sorry, not 237 cedis. Let me look at that. The fee goes back to, where is that? The fee goes back to 3,999 cedis if you do not pay tonight. So tonight you have the opportunity to pay 230 cedis instead of 3 bone complete refund assurance. So if you're in Ghana, feel free to pay to this account. Send your receipt to the group. Send your receipt to the group to access the course immediately. If you're in Nigeria, instead of paying 30,999 naira, tonight you can access the academy for just 20,999 naira. Plus, you get all the bonuses worth 80,000. And of course, you get the complete refund assurance, which means after 6 weeks, if you do not get resolved, I will refund you. So if you have questions, please feel free to ask. The academy comes with a certificate, and there are replay for all the Zoom sessions. The Zoom sessions are held 8 p.m. on Saturdays, while Mondays to Fridays, you learn at your preferred time. Mondays to Fridays, you learn at your preferred time. While on Saturdays, we meet at 8 p.m. on Zoom for a practical session. Every day, Mondays to Friday, you have an assignment to submit at your preferred time. Whether you're a student, you're a stay-at-home mom, or you're a professional, you're 9 to 5, the academy is flexible. The schedule is flexible. Mondays to Fridays, you learn at your preferred time. On Saturdays, we meet at 8 p.m. The academy comes with a certificate. So if you need a certificate to boost your CV, you will get the certificate once you're done with the academy. Let me tell you a short story about the certificate. Last year, a Muslim woman and a group of people traveled out of Nigeria. They traveled, the Japa thing in Nigeria. So they traveled out. When they got there, she said that it was only her daughter who didn't repeat classes. Other children that traveled together repeated classes. Why? Because her daughter attended the 6th Diction Academy with her. And because of that, it was easier for her daughter to communicate with the native English speakers confidently. And they can hear her confidently. She can hear them confidently. That alone gave her that advantage over other children. And for the mother, she said one of the things she did that helped her to get a honorable job easily was using the certificate, among other certificates that she had, to seek job opportunities. And because she could also communicate easily, it was so easy for her to go through all the processes and get a job. So our certificate is recognized nationwide, within and outside Nigeria and Ghana. So if you're willing to travel or you want to put in for a job outside your country, Ghana and Nigeria, feel free to use that certificate as one of the certificates that you need on your resume. Another thing is the academy is something that would not just help your communication skill, but your life. When you go on Google and you ask the skills that would help you in this century to make waves and be successful, the number 3 skill is communication skill. When you cannot share what you have in mind, it's difficult for people to even know how to help you. When you cannot defend yourself, you can defend your idea, it's difficult for them to understand you. When you speak and it sounds irritating, coerced, and not fun to be hearing, people will get tired of listening to you easily. So you need to improve your communication skills so that when people listen to you, they want to keep listening to you. And that gives you the benefit of sharing your ideas and people buying your ideas easily. So if you're really interested, if you're tired of embarrassing yourself of mispronunciation, enroll on the 6-week Diction Master Academy right now. The account number to pay if you're in Nigeria, 20,999 naira, and get all my bonuses tonight is on the screen right now. You can take a screenshot the UBA account. And if you are in Ghana, the account number to pay as well with the form is right on the screen as well. You can take a screenshot. You're paying 230 cedis instead of 3,999 cedis tonight. Plus, you get all my bonuses and the complete refund assurance. So if you want to speak to impress anyone anytime, the 6-week Diction Master Academy is a place for you to be. Register now, take advantage of the 87 off bonus, plus all my bonuses and the complete refund if you want to become a confident and eloquent speaker in 6 weeks. So thank you, everyone. Have a nice evening. Ghanaians are paying 230 cedis. Ghanaians are paying 230 cedis to the account details, the Vodafone, 230 cedis. The Ghanaians are paying 230 cedis to the Vodafone account on the screen. I hope I've answered your question, Comfort. After tonight, please note that the fee increases. Is either you pay tonight or you pay the normal fee of 3,999 cedis. Do we have any other questions? Any other questions before I end this session? Again, the academy runs for 6 weeks, Mondays to Saturdays. Mondays to Fridays, you learn at your preferred time. Anytime that is convenient to you, anytime that's convenient for you, midnight, early in the morning, late afternoon, anytime, 24 hours, you can access the course. On Saturday, we meet at 8 p.m. Via Zoom, or we practice together and we ask questions for you to get better. At the end of the 6 weeks, if you do not get better, if you have followed everything I ask you to do and you do not get better, you will be refunded how much you have paid. So if you're interested, if you pay tonight, if you're in Ghanaian, instead of paying 3,999 naira, if you're in Ghana rather, instead of paying 3,999 naira tonight, you would pay 230 cedis. If you are in Nigeria, instead of paying 30,999 naira, tonight you would pay 20,999 naira. So the account details for Nigerian and Ghanaians are on the screen. So you can take a screenshot. After tonight, the fee goes back to its normal fee. After tonight, both for Ghanaians and for Nigerians, the fee goes back to its normal fee. So take off the payment, make your payment. Okay, bye-bye. If it's something that is worth it, do it. If you're not tired of where you are, keep staying there. If you're tired, take action now. God will not come down to answer your prayer. The prayer is answered by people, by learning, by taking steps, by doing what you have to do. If you're tired of being at that spot where your communication skill is embarrassing you, if you're tired of the embarrassment, take your action tonight. But if you're not tired, keep being there, and I'll see you again. Have a wonderful evening.